Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best stocks under $50. Now, the reason why I wanted to really make this video is because a lot of people always think you need thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest in the stock market. Realistically, that's not the case. You can find high quality picks under 50 bucks. So let's jump into it, roll the intro, let's go, come on. Alrighty guys, so the very first stock that I want to talk about is ticker symbol VICI. This is what you call VIC properties. You guys can see this has a beautiful upward trend, but the beauty of this one is this. You guys see all these little dollar signs? This is dividends. So you have this beautiful growth and you have these dividend payouts. And if you look closely, you guys can see a couple years ago, they were about 28 cents per quarter. Then it went from 28 cents to 29 cents to 33 cents. Now it's actually at 33 cents per quarter, which is awesome. So you're getting this great growth of stock value. You guys can see it has a nice return of right around 40% over the past 3 years. But you get this beautiful payout. Not to mention, you guys can see this major crash right in here. This was the overall March crash of last year. Quickly recovered, started hitting highs. Now we are a little bit overvalued, you guys could see, so we're having a little bit of sell-off. I think we'll probably find some support stepping around $26 to $27, and then that's a good opportunity to absolute buy this thing. Load up on some shares. It's going to be $20 bucks a share, and this is going to be a solid stock to hold for the next couple of years. Now, for those of you that don't know what VIC Properties is, they own a variety of retail stores. They own anything from casinos, a whole bunch of buildings in New York, and a variety of real estate. It's pretty much what you call a REIT. So it buys properties and you guys get a little bit of the rental income or the lease payments every month. So moving on to stock number 2. Stock number 2 is SOPHY Technologies. I know. I've been talking about this one for a while now, but this is a perfect stock to buy. You guys can see it does have some resistance here at around $17, $18. Major support near here at around 14. But the beauty of this is a huge competitor with Robinhood, M1 Finance, TD Ameritrade. They are hitting all of their numbers. They look very, very awesome. Now this is going to be one that's a little more volatile. It does go up and down at a little bit of a rapid rate, but still has a ton of growth. You know, the revenue growth is up over 100%. Their users growth is doubling. So I think that this is just a solid one that I'm heavily invested in and I think will be a solid one. My average cost is around $14.50. So it's a pretty good buy for me. Now stock number 3 is Lucid Group. So this one here is a beautiful growth stock. You guys can see it does have a little bit of some volatility with this huge growth here. You guys could see went from literally less than $10 a share all the way up to $64 per share before selling off a little bit. But I think that was kind of expected just because of the overall sector of this stock is the electric vehicle space. That's what this company makes. It's Lucid Motors. And this is going to be one that's a little more volatile, right? We've seen it sell off all the way back down to 20 and really hasn't done much ever since. But if we break down the support and resistance, you guys can see it does have some resistance here at around 29, some support here at around 18. So you guys can make some decent trades just by judging the support and resistance. Not to mention this company is working with a variety of other companies and it's in that electric vehicle space. So it's going to get the growth out of that. And there's a huge demand for those types of cars. This is going to be one that's kind of a make it or break it type deal. I think that it's definitely worth taking a little bit of a stab at. Would not go heavily in it, but definitely worth it for under 50 bucks. Stock number 4 is, I don't even know how to say this, but this is pretty much like the African Amazon. So they have it's an online merchant that sells a whole bunch of products. But the beauty of this is you guys can see it's a little more volatile. It's sold off. It's at an undervalued point, right on some support at around $16. You can't go wrong with it. I would go maybe 1-2% of your portfolio into something like this. Yeah, like I said, it's the African Amazon. So yeah, it's going to be one that is going to be a little more speculative, but overall carry a ton of long-term outlook if you guys are willing to hold it through some swings. You guys can see the absolute powerhouse of it. We've seen it in the past. Went from $7 all the way up to 69, selling off down to 17. So I think there's definitely some opportunity here. You just have to understand a little more risk. Outlook for this is about 2 years. Now the next two are going to be some of the more popular ones. We have Corsair Gaming. So they have a variety of gaming products and software and stuff like that. It sold off down to about $26 a share from its high here at 51. The overall the esports sector is growing at a super fast rate, and this is piggybacking off it. So I think this would be a solid one to hold, solid one to hop in at. Dollar cost average of this one would be the best investment strategy, so you don't have to worry about buying undervalued, overvalued, or anything like that. Moving on to the last one, we have Corsa. Now this one for me is very interesting because this stock, they sell pretty much online courses to everyone. And what's awesome is they work with Google, they work with a variety of awesome companies, and they make a ton of money. And last year really proved you don't need to go to a brick and mortar school to learn. You can learn just as well online. And I think we'll see some growth. I think it's going to struggle, but since we've sold off so much, I think we'll get some buying pressure stepping in. I think that this is just a solid one to hold. All of these are going to be more of the higher risk, higher reward type plays, but it's still awesome to at least check it out. So guys, these were the top stocks under $50. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So guys, that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down in the comments, and we'll see you guys later in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe out there. Take care.